More trouble for the Trump administration. On Friday, the president's personal lawyer, Mark Kasowitz, decided to resign from leading Donald Trump's legal team. Interesting. Now, that same legal team, by the way, is the one that is supposed to be responding to the investigation into Donald Trump's corruption and ties with Russia. Now, he's actually being replaced by another lawyer, a lawyer named Ty Cobb. So that's very interesting. I kind of wonder where this guy left. I mean, this guy's been Trump's personal lawyer for over a decade. He even defended him on the, what I think is indefensible case of Trump University, where Donald Trump literally had a university that set up to scam students out of student loan money. So Mark Kasowitz defended that guy. So what got him to the point of, I can't defend this guy anymore? Like, I can't. I gotta go. I gotta go. Well, turns out he's got some issues. Now, one of them could have been the recent ProPublica story that came out about Kasowitz that alleged that he had a little bit of a drinking problem. After that came out, there was another ProPublica story where Kasowitz had threatened a guy who saw that original story and decided to email Kasowitz saying, maybe you should resign. To which Kasowitz responded, fuck you. In fact, let me recap some of those emails because those were classic. In one of them, he wrote, watch your back, bitch. I'm on to you. I'm on you now. I know where you live. You will see me. I promise, bro. Oh, wonderful. So Trump's lawyer was about as unhinged as Trump is. Perhaps more. And it takes a special person, I think, to want to represent somebody like Donald Trump anyway. Another reason is that he didn't have security clearance. So if you don't have security clearance, in this case, where there is classified material, or I don't know if it's classified, but you need security clearance to access it, some of this information, then, well, if you don't have that, you can't properly defend your client. Okay. So, yeah, that would make sense. One reason. Now, interestingly enough, this resignation comes just a day after another Trump legal spokesman, Mark Corallo, had also resigned. Another Trump guy who had defended him also resigned, which is strange. So what's going on with this legal team? They seem to be dropping like flies, or maybe rats that are fleeing the ship. I don't know. Who knows, right? Now, there's another story out in Politico where Trump's lawyers, and it might actually explain this, where Trump's lawyers were getting increasingly frustrated with him because he gets frustrated that his lawyers can't make the Russia thing go away. Interesting. Now, let me go to that. Now, Josh Dewey had wrote, Josh Dawsey, Trump has notoriously difficult on his attorneys. Being on Trump's legal team has been a thankless job because the president assumes his lawyers can automatically make all of his problems go away. They said, at 35,000 view, all the president wants is for it to go away. Said an informal yet frequent advisor to the White House, he wants an end to it, even if he does not know exactly how that happens. Not only that, but Trump, of course, rarely listens to his attorneys anyway. Many of the problems come from Trump, who assures his legal team that he understands their advice but then disregards it. Several White House officials and advisors said, they say, don't do this, don't do that, and then he tweets. And then the conversation happens again. Trump will then acknowledge that, oh, yeah, I should listen to you guys. Hey, man, you guys are tremendous lawyers. You're wonderful. Fantastic. Great advice. And then he'll do the opposite. So I think it's pretty understandable that somebody, especially during this investigation, that somebody defending Trump would be driven to drink. Just saying. Just saying. And it's because Donald Trump does everything that he can to make himself look guilty. Even if he never did anything actually criminal, and of course, that's for Robert Mueller to find out, who's now looking into Donald Trump's corruption outside of the Russian stuff. He's actually now looking into Donald Trump's corruption and his business deals and his finances. That should be very, very interesting. Now, on that, actually, the The Washington Post recently reported that some of the lawyers representing the president are now looking at ways to undermine Robert Mueller by trying to point out possible conflicts of interest so that Donald Trump could be justified in firing him. Interesting. Now, does he honestly think that firing the special prosecutor will make this go away? Look, if you have nothing to hide, then let them do their investigation. Let them do their witch hunt, and you come up vindicated. Unless there's something that is embarrassing, that's something you don't want them to see. See, he doesn't think like that. He's like, no, I'm going to make this worse. Another example of making it worse comes from the disastrous New York Times interview. Now, this is a question by Michael Schmidt. He asked, if Mueller was looking at your finances and your family finances, unrelated to Russia, unrelated, he said, is that a red line? I would say, yeah. I would say yes. By the way, I would say, I don't. I mean, it's possible there's a condo or something. So, you know, I sell a lot of condo units, and somebody from Russia buys a condo. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know who's buying my properties. I don't make money from Russia. In fact, I put out a letter saying that I don't make from one of the most highly respected law firms, accounting firms. Oh, hey, guys, he put out a letter. Don't worry about it. Move along. Move along. No, that's not what they did. Okay. In fact, as I said, Mueller is now looking into the very thing that Donald Trump told him not to do. Okay. Don't look into this. Don't look into this. Mueller's like, hey, I'm going to look into that. Again, even if there's nothing there, which there's got to be something there, he's super corrupt. Of course he's made corrupt deals. I'm actually looking forward to finding out if that's true or not. But even if there is nothing there, this is an incredibly stupid move. Especially when somebody under investigation says, hey, don't look at this. Well, of course they're going to look into it. And then you might think, but Donald Trump's playing 12-dimensional chess. Really? Really? Is Donald Trump capable of making 12 moves ahead? No! No, he's an idiot. He's not a sophisticated person. So when he says, oh, no, don't look into that. Don't look into my personal finances. You might find corruption. That's what it signals. You might find corruption. So don't be surprised if there is corruption. And with all of this going on, would you want to be Donald Trump's lawyer? No. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that most people would be like, dude, no thanks. You're on your own, man. You're on your own. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.